We now have more details from a person who says they witnessed the beating and death of a man in Bemidji early on this Saturday morning. Here's a bit of the radio traffic around 3:40 a.m. on this Saturday.
Bemidji ambulance, Bemidji fire for medical on scene. For officers on scene, 1804 Minnesota Court Northwest, male laying in the middle of the road, severely bleeding on code 3. Again, it's 1804 Minnesota Court Northwest, man severely bleeding, needs code 3. No pulse, stab wounds, 1804 Minnesota Court Northwest.
Now, a witness says they woke up and heard yelling. 3 males were fighting with the victim. He fell to the ground and they continued punching and kicking him in the head, and I yelled at them and they ran off. I ran to the victim. He was still alive and struggling to breathe. His friend picked him up and tried to get him into his car, and he took his last gasp of air before he got into the car. Again, that's from a person who claims they witnessed the beating murder. Remember, this was happening in the dark around 3:30 a.m. Chief of Police Mike Maston picks up the story from here, saying in a news release, officers located several witnesses and a deceased male who had been stabbed multiple times. Witnesses were able to provide descriptions of the suspect involved and the residence they believe the suspects ran to after the assault. SWAT team was used to serve a warrant on the residence. Multiple people inside the residence were detained for questioning. The investigation identified multiple suspects, and they will remain in custody. Their identities will be released when the investigation is complete. Again, that was from Chief of Police Mike Maston. The victim and suspects in this case have not been identified yet. A witness says that it appeared to be 3 juveniles who were taken into custody. Again, that's not confirmed. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.